Dear students, today we are going to learn about the chapter Youth and the Tasks Ahead. This chapter has been authored by Dr. Karan Sing. You are familiar with this name. First of all, let's know about Dr. Karan Sing. He is an Indian politician, a philanthropist, and a poet. He belongs to the Jamwal Dogra dynasty and he is the son of Maharaja Hari Singh. Dear students, Dr. Karan Singh was born in Cannes, which is a place in France, on 9th March 1931. He is the senior member of Indian National Congress. He served as president and governor of Jammu and Kashmir. First of all, let's get the introduction of the chapter. Youth and the Tasks Ahead is basically a speech given by Dr. Karan Singh. He tells the youth of the country to become responsible citizens of India. In this chapter, he appeals to the post independence generation, that means the youth who have born after independence of India, to realize their responsibilities towards the nation. Freedom should not be taken for granted. Here he appeals that the freedom which India has achieved should not be taken for granted. The youth of the country should safeguard and strengthen this freedom. The youth should serve the nation, accelerate the process of economic development, demolish poverty, and strengthen the fabric of democracy. They should make India a secular and democratic nation based on the principles of justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. Now, dear students, let us summarize this chapter. Dr. Karan Singh says that India got freedom after centuries of slavery. It took great struggle and sacrifice. That means this freedom took great struggle and sacrifice. This freedom should not be taken for granted. It should not be taken easily by the post independence generation, particularly the youth of India. The maintenance of this freedom, here Dr. Karan Singh emphasizes the maintenance of this freedom is now a very important task. The youth of the nation can play an important role in maintaining it. Our youth must have idealism and energy to safeguard our country, which is founded on the ideals of secularism and democracy. Dear students, Dr. Karan Singh says our youth who are studying in schools, colleges, and universities, they are full of vigor and vitality. If their energy is properly channelized, it can be very useful for the development of country. These are the people, that means the youth, who will be required to provide leadership in all walks of life. That means they can lead the nation in different walks of life, in different fields. They must develop the ability to be useful to the country. The writer, the author, Dr. Karan Singh, here demands that this generation must be physically strong. That means the youth of the nation must be physically strong to protect country from the aggressors or invaders. In order to defend our country, we need physically fit youth who must be disciplined and have the spirit of cooperation. Dr. Karan Singh further says, for this, there are National Cadet Corps to become physically strong. For this, there are National Cadet Corps, physical fitness centers, and other similar organizations. Our youth must fully avail these opportunities to become physically strong, disciplined, and should develop a spirit of cooperation. Here, Dr. Karan Singh further says that we are living in an age of science and technology, so our youth must be intellectually alert. Our youth studying in schools, colleges, and universities must attain the academic ability to the highest order. Dr. Karan Singh here also says that only the privileged few get this opportunity to study in colleges and universities. That means a large number of students remain away from these schools or universities or colleges. That means only few who are privileged, they get this opportunity to study in colleges and universities. Some poor people can't even dream of getting higher education. He further says those who are privileged, they must try to repay their debt by not wasting a single moment of their academic life in futile pursuits. That they have to serve the nation. They have to serve the nation. Whatever they have achieved for education, for higher education, they have to serve the nation. He further says that students should not take part in politics. They should remain away from this politics. Our youth must be intellectually superior. Dr. Karan Singh here emphasizes that youth must be intellectually superior, alert, and efficient to be able to cope with the rapid changes taking place in the modern age. Moreover, he further says our youth must be patriotic, you know it well, and they must rise above narrow nationalism. They should concentrate on national unity and economic growth. This will help our nation in getting rid of corruption in a better way. Dr. Karan Singh quotes in his speech Shri Aurobindo Ghosh to the students of Bengal National College, where he tells the youth to think what they can do for the country and not what country can do for them. That means we should, the youth of the nation should think that what they have given to their nation, to their country, they should not think that what their country has given to them. The writer here wants the youth to be spiritually strong as well. Spiritual fervor leads to fearlessness and dynamism. Fearlessness and dynamism. That means dynamic. This will enable them to overcome all difficulties and obstacles. The youth must take part in the great adventure of nation building. The writer says that the physical, intellectual, and the spiritual dimension can help our young men and women to be of effective service to the nation. Our youth must have keen sense of participation in the great adventure of nation building. Dear students, this was a summary of this chapter. Now, let's go towards the theme or some substance. This chapter that has been authored by Dr. Karan Singh, it mainly talks about the freedom and the role of youth into it. Author asking the new generation to avoid being easy. They should not take independence for granted. The author further feels that youth is the ultimate power to nation. If they use their power in a systematic way, they can bring vast changes to nation. They can then safeguard secularism, which is the ideal of our country. According to the author, youth can provide leadership in all fields of life. They are the man heads of nation building, but they must have responsibilities and discipline in life. They must also practice nationalism, patriotism, and spirituality in order to bring peace in nation. I hope, dear students, that you may have got the concept, the explanation of this chapter. Please visit this video again and again, and moreover, go through your textbook. You will definitely understand it and you will solve the questions that are at the end of this chapter. Thank you very much.